Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, this is Redberryweo here, and welcome to a video that has been requested. I don't know why. It has been requested that we take a look at the first video that I ever posted on YouTube. So, I don't know if that's a great idea, but since it's been requested, sure, let's take a look at this here. Okay, so we've got my YouTube page here, and these are like some of my most recent videos. I'm assuming you guys have seen it because, well, you're on my page right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sort by oldest. Oh, no. Oh, boy. So Gravity Duck was the first one that I had made. And I will say, before like jumping in and reacting to this, I was really nervous. And I would say that my public speaking skills and like my ability to talk to a camera were not on the same page. Like I did have some comfort when I was talking and like teaching classes at the time, but when it came to like interacting with the camera, I was just like, I don't know how to do this. I'm going to be as energetic and talk as quickly as I can and make as many comments about absolutely nothing. Because I felt like I had to talk the whole time during a Let's Play, which you don't necessarily have to do. My content has gravitated a little bit away from just gameplay content exclusively, and it's now a combination of educational content talking about Civil Air Patrol's materials, which I don't own. It's Civil Air Patrol's content. I'm just trying to make it more accessible to more people and share what Civil Air Patrol is on the internet. But going back to when I first started the channel, I was about to do game development, and I was like, maybe the best ways for me to get into game development is to dive in to games. And I had been watching a few YouTubers for a few years about like gameplay, and they would look at the game and they would enjoy playing it and everything. And I was like, sure, I want to be able to share that joy with other people. And I still do enjoy doing Let's Plays, so I'm not going to stop doing those anytime soon. But whoo boy. Like, looking at some of these, yeah, Undertale I remember doing fairly well. I I had Photoshop elements when I made these thumbnails, so they're not great. I had been using my laptop's web camera, like the built-in webcam, and the lighting was absolutely terrible from what I remember. So I played some big names for games when I first started, like the jump scares one, the Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. That was a pretty big one. Undertale was a pretty big one. Or at least games that were really big at the time. I, looking through these, like, wow. I didn't know how to make thumbnails. I didn't. I just put the one frame. And why did so many people watch my Papers, Please Let's Play? I don't know. I've been interested in getting back into it. Presentable Liberty, I remember people really liked watching. But these have like 50 views. That's kind of funny. Now, some of the most viewed videos, if I'm looking at most viewed, most popular, yeah, they're all my Civil Air Patrol videos. So with the Deltarune one, I remember I was like, it is cool that I found this Easter egg. And my gameplay of it is absolutely atrocious. I am not good at voice acting in particular ways. Like, I can't do a deep voice. My voice just does not go deep. And when I try to, like, emulate a deep voice, it does not sound good. And I can do different accents and I can do fun things, but, like, the way that I portrayed characters in Undertale, in Deltarune, I did not like. It just did not turn out well. And I don't understand why almost 1,000 people watched Take an Umbrella, and then some people were like, wow, this voice acting is atrocious. Yes, because I had just started doing YouTube, I was nervous, and I was trying to jump onto the bandwagon that was Undertale that had ended, like, the bandwagon was in 2016, and I was playing it in 2017. So, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, all of the most viewed videos are pretty much Civil Air Patrol stuff. Like, I'm not making any money off of the Civil Air Patrol content. It's just me trying to make it more accessible which I'm really glad a lot of people have started to gravitate towards those videos. I know quite a few people have come to the channel and said, oh, I didn't really know what Civil Air Patrol was until you talked about what it is and how to get started and just be involved with the process. So I'm very glad that people have enjoyed those videos. I'm very happy. I know this is a bit of a segue. I wanted to get that stuff out of the way at the beginning of this video before we dive into the very first video that I posted. I was actually very proud of this thumbnail. Very proud of the thumbnail. I was like, wow, I'm a real YouTuber now. I'm taking a screenshot from the game, I'm putting a golden egg in here, and I'm just so cool. So I guess let's go ahead and look at this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, this is Redberryweo. Let's play.
Oh, that's so cringe. Okay, so a little bit of background on the whole... So when I was making the channel, I asked myself a few questions, like what do I want to call the channel? What is my intro going to be? What will my outro be like? I don't know. And so I decided to go with the... And sometimes I couldn't even get the... to sound good. And I eventually gravitated away from that and went to the good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't remember when that happened, but I was like... This is such a great intro, and I was so excited about the channel. I remember that I thought it was such a great idea to do a clap and then a popping sound where the clap would spike the sound. It would spike the audio, so like it would go into the red section of like when you know what I mean when you've got like the audio and it's like the max and you've got a huge peak there and it's like bah! That's exactly what it was every time I did a clap. And so that's kind of the reason why I moved away from that. But oh my goodness, there is so much with this gameplay I would do differently. And I will be doing differently because I will be playing that today. But oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's not terrible. Like, it's the first video I made. And I'm proud that I was able to do it. But I remember I was speaking so quickly because I was concerned about, like, how am I going to fill this whole time slot? You got to make at least 10 minutes of content to 20 minutes to make an engaging Let's Play. And I have moved away from the whole Let's Play stuff a little bit and focused more on educational content and balancing that with more fun gameplay content and focusing on games that I'm also developing. But, oh my gosh, this is... It's so bad. And I think like 111 people viewed the video. If you're one of those 111 people, why? Tell me why you would watch it. Because it's just so bad. It's so cringe. Did you guys watch it for the cringe? Oh my gosh, you watched it for the cringe, didn't you? Well, sure. Let's keep going.
Gravity though. This is a game I used to play a little bit when I was younger, and I really loved playing it, so I thought I might as well share that awesomeness with you. Let's get into it.
I also thought I had to introduce the game in an interesting way and then have some kind of segue. And so I thought it would be good to talk about the game for a little bit first and then say, let's get into it. And that's the same as Phil DeFranco saying, let's just jump right into it. And I didn't realize it because I wasn't really watching Phil DeFranco at that time. So I was like, let's get into it. Yes. Good dancing here.
Hello there, my little minion.
Okay, another thing that I want to say here. I know I'm pausing a lot. I know I'm not great at voice acting. My voice is very strange. It sounds younger than I actually am. So when I did this voice in particular, I did like a raspy, like, hello there, my little minion. And it hurts my throat to do that voice. And I don't think it's really appropriate for this rock-like character. Like, he might be like, hello there, my little minion. Gather 40 golden eggs and I shall make you rich. Or something like that. I can't really do low voices, though. That's just not how I work. It makes my throat hurt if I try to do super low voices. So I'm not going to do it all the time. But I wanted to try to get on board with, like, voicing characters and making them interesting and exciting. And I just know that's not a strength of mine.
Bring me 40 golden eggs and I will make you rich. You now have the power to control gravity. Do not fail me. Now go!
I was using my laptop webcam and the internal microphone in my laptop. So it looks like I'm looking down where the camera is like here. I'm looking like down here, basically. And I'm not sure I really like that. I eventually graduated to getting myself a nice little webcam. But, oh, no good. Ugh. Like, I now have a Blue Yeti microphone. I have used this thing for quite some time, and I got the arm because it really frustrated me when I would hit my desk. The original stand that it came with, the microphone would pick up all of those sounds. And I was like, I don't want that. I really don't want that. So, let's just keep going.
I love this game. I also love the music on this. It's pretty awesome.
I'm gonna pause it again. I know I'm pausing it a lot. I felt like I was required to always constantly be saying something. I didn't really think about the fact that, oh, maybe I could just cut this when I'm editing it. I first started editing using Movie Maker. I was using Movie Maker to edit these videos. I was just so proud. It's no good. It's no good. Guys, why are we doing this? Why do we suffer?
You use the arrow keys to kind of do stuff, and you control gravity with X.
Also, I had played this game quite a few times over many years, and I don't know why I particularly picked this one, but the way that I play it, it's as though I haven't played it before, even though I say that I used to play it when I was younger, and then I'm like, I guess this thing does a rotatey. Like, I already knew that. And so I don't need to announce it. I could just be like, wow, that's so cool. I'm floating on a wall now. But,
It's a pretty interesting game. I think those things switch my direction. Yeah. Whee! And then there are a lot of scary spikes everywhere that can kill you, including a lot of monsters. So those are fun. Yeah, that's okay. See, I'm gonna breeze through all these initial levels, and then I'm just gonna suck on the later ones.
So, how about this, guys? We've looked through a little bit of this playthrough, and it's no good. So, I'm going to go ahead and revisit actual Gravity Duck and show you guys a quick Let's Play of how I would do it how I would do it nowadays. One thing that I quickly have realized is that it was a Flash game. That was a Flash game. Gravity Duck was Flash. And now you can't play it. I'm gonna see what I can do in order to open it, but they stopped supporting Flash in December. So guys, I can't play Gravity Duck, unfortunately. It looks like they might have it available on the Switch, but I wanted to play it on my computer. So I'm kind of disappointed. Man. I was so excited to play Gravity Duck with you guys. But why would they discontinue Adobe Flash? So I guess there's a very anticlimactic end to the video, in that we have found that we can't play Gravity Duck for the time being. I will do some research here and see what we can do. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed that. Happy almost 1,000. I'm sure by the time I post it, it'll basically be 1,000. But thank you so much for watching. And that is all, folks. Until next time. Toodles.